Yeah. What's good, y'all? We back. In this academy. It's free time. And the usual suspects are starting to not come outside their rooms. Now, what Hiroko's doing, I'm fully on board with it. Put some pressure on these boys. I gave him a pass the first attack. Cause yeah, it's new. You're scared. Not everybody's gonna be down for it right away, right? But now we had two attacks. And Sirei ain't here. So now something's gotta happen, cause y'all can't just be sitting back the whole time now. Especially if Ato, the most skeptical nigga here, is on our side now. He's fighting, you know? If he can join before all of you, y'all have no reason to be holding out now. So I'm all for what Hiroko does. I'm all for it. I hope she doesn't go too extreme, but hey, if it happens, it happens. If she goes too far, she goes too far. If it gets y'all to fight, so be it. You know? We back though, we back. I'm loving this game. We also have new rooms and stuff. It unlocked after the 10th day, so I'm assuming after every 10 days, something new unlocks. Which is a good sign, you know? Good sign of progression. So we have the leisure lounge and was it the rec room? And they're right next to each other, okay. Literally right next to each other. Big Top, what's up, bro? Okay, can't call you Top. That's me. I came by to check out the leisure lounge, but when I saw Hiroko, I figured I'd better back off. It's bad enough dealing with her shit when everyone else is there. I don't think I can handle it on my own. She's pretty hot. Too bad about her personality. You like? Oh, you fuck with her. I understand, bro. She's a baddie. Y'all could get along. Y'all can get along. It's not impossible. Last Defense Casino. Is that a casino from V3? Hold on. Hey. This place is big too. So this is the rec room. Whoever built this place really did think of everything. It's one of the most normal places I've seen here, to be honest. Not hard to imagine a fancy academy having a room like this. Hey, Takumi. You scoping out the rec room too, bah? I thought this would be a fun place to hang out, for sure. It's a major disappointment, though. There's no edgelord manga or mystery porn anime or hardcore erogates or anything. I hate to say it, Durumi, but those things are niche. You are an outlier. You're not gonna get that. I'd be more worried if there was. Are we ever gonna be able to use some of this equipment now that Siri's not here to tell us how it all works? Don't worry, he left behind some manuals and stuff. Ato's reading one right now. I'm not so great with all those big words, or small ones, or phenometric awareness in general, really. And don't get me started on my poor focus and lack of vocabulary. She's got the swirlies. She's surprisingly thorough in her understanding of her shortcomings. Like, I really like how self-aware she is. And she does care. She does care about us. It's not like she doesn't. She's shown it multiple times that she cares in her own way. When she immediately signed up to go find Eita with us. Like that's character right there. That's character. And she is putting her life on the line like the whole time. The Gift-O-Matic. What's up, Eita? Eito's intently scanning the pages of that book. What if he figured anything out? Is that one of the manuals? What's it say? It seems to be for that device over there. Oh, that? What exactly is that? Doesn't look like any machine I've seen before. Is this our Mono Yashin? According to this, it's called a Gift-O-Matic. Gift of what now? Let me read you the instructions from the manual. True to its name, the Gift-O-Matic is used to manufacture presents, charitable donations, and other doodads. Step 1. Select an item from the machine's extensive database. Step 2. Insert the required materials. Step 3. The item you requested pops out, whole and complete. Okay, so we use the materials we gather from exploration. Take advantage of this miracle of born modern engineering to express your gratitude and affection towards your comrades and strengthen your esprit de corps. That's about the size of it. So we get actual free time with gifts and stuff. Well, even more free time, I mean. A gift-making machine? Kind of a weird idea, isn't it? Perhaps, but assuming it actually works as advertised, it's pretty impressive. I looked at the list of available items that can make clothes, shoes, household goods, even more complex stuff like auto parts and high-spec electronics. Wink, wink, wink. You acting like a dog? No more movies. Or games that were banned for being too extreme. Yes, actually. Oh. Seriously? It really is expensive. Oh? Sounds like magic, or look at me, maybe. Wonder how it works. Then again, the Revival-Matic is just as much of a mystery. And that hasn't stopped us from using it. Yeah, I guess not. Do you think giving gifts would help to alleviate some of the tension around here? I don't know. The differences between the fighters and non-fighters are a little too deep-seated to resolve that easily. You're probably right. What a pity. Then again, a simple gift could change everything. Gift making has been unlocked. You can access it during your free time. I want to pray at this pressing Edoge. I feel you. This gift making machine can make practically anything. I wonder how it works. Table tennis? Got a table tennis table here now? Not that I'm in the mood for games right now. I'm in them. Darts. Darts, huh? Alright now. Okay, you could probably do it during free time. You can play. Like shot machines, like you see in casinos. This is supposed to be a school, right? This is a device that can create all sorts of gifts. How does it even work? Are those chessboards? Okay. And next up, the lounge. Ooh. Ooh. This is more than just a lounge. Pool, waterfalls, training equipment. This must be the leisure lounge. It's like a nice place to relax. Got a pool and everything. I like it. I knew you would. Huh? Not you. I'm talking about the room. Damn. Yeah, I figured that much. You wouldn't refer to me as it, would you? Maybe. It's important to take time to rest and recover. Too much work can have a negative impact on your life. Huh, that's surprising. I guess even Hiroko likes to let her hair down every now and then. I mean, of course. She's the most disciplined one here. She knows when to take a break and when to lock in. She knows how to balance it out. Wipe that expression off your face. You can look at me like that all you want. I'm not getting into the pool with you. She's misunderstanding. What kind of expression did I have? Prefer to relax on my own. Please understand. It's fine with me. I feel like leisure time with Hiroko would just descend into an intensive training session anyway. Huh? Okay. I think I've looked at all the new rooms I have access to now. Maybe I'll go back to my room and think about what to do next. A rec room and leisure lounge. Honestly, I'm not sure how much chance we'll use them. What are the kinds of rooms does the school have that we don't know about? When will we get to see them? Still have some free time today. What should I do next? Free time! Rec room. Yep, you can now make gifts. By giving characters their preferred gifts, your student activities will further boost your grades. Okay. Give your classmates different kinds of presents to find out what they like best. You will need BP and materials to make gifts. In addition, you will need key items to make certain gifts. Key items can be obtained from treasure chest spaces and progressing the story. Ah. So there's more stuff opened up now. I want to look around. I didn't get a chance to. This place is beautiful. I think we can rest here after a swim. What is this, a resort? This is more resort than the other, Yeah, this is more resort than the V3, it said. A lot of good training equipment here. Swimming in a pool after training sounds like pure bliss. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. Training under a waterfall like this that's a vibe. That's a vibe right there. Darts, huh? I can't play. Okay, let's look at this. Splatter movies. We know who that's for. Depressing eroge. This filters? Oh. Book cover. Glasses stand. Place to... Oh, it takes time? Oh, and once you make it, you have to give it. Okay. Let's see. Hiroko?
For me? I see. Thank you. This makes me happy.
And his voice too, okay. And now this went up by 20. Ooh. Each character has their own preferred items. Gifting these will maximize the increase to your grades. You can check each character's preferred items in the report cards, and you'll be given hints as you do students' activities. There is a first time bonus for any gifts you make for the first time, so gather up those hints and make all the gifts you can. Oh, this is gonna be extensive too. Free time! So I can only give gifts to the fighters so far, which is fine. Because nobody else wants to participate. Ah, okay. I gotta fill out the bar to get the next level. I see. I'm seeing it now. This is gonna take a lot. It's a lot. What you up to, Takumi? Takumi! Come act in this movie I'm shooting, okay? You're shooting a movie? Gift filter. You can filter. Use the hints given during student activities to narrow down a character's preferred items using category and keyword filters. Okay, I see what they mean now. So like, tools, no. Clothes. Machines. Okay, once I make it, you gotta give it. Pretty shell. A shell that glitters beautifully. It can be admired as is, but many prefer to work it into an accessory. Milk bottle lid, kaleidoscope. Folk song compilation. Gold bar. Get coding to unlock. Promo campaign sticker. Hamster plushie. Simple toys. Rubik's Cube. Winner ice cream stick. Deer Sifter gift box, of course. Sturdy rubber balloons. Vegetable stick pouch. Get needle, thread, scissors, and cotton. Okay, those are key items. Complete toolkit for any project. Festival goods. Detective merch. Fortune telling goods. Astronomical planisphere. Bath salts. Towel, silicone shampoo. Facial. That don't look like no facial roller. That look like a dildo. You know? Oh nah. Who would want that? Hand cream. Makeup brushes. Spray. For the cleaners. Okay. Scalpel. Survival knife. Crossbow. Reverse blade sword. Used by a legendary pacifist. Polishing powder. Folding chair. Weapon for hitting people in pro wrestling. Wok. Use it for stir fry. Silverware. Briefcase. A noose. Torture restraints. 1,000. Let's see what all the gifts are. Earplugs, old gas cannon, comb, dumbbell, dragon jacket. This has to be a Yakuza reference. Yoga outfit, ugly sweater, wedding dress, men's swimsuit, women's swimsuit. Can we get different clothes? Hold on. Girls' underwear. Shiba dog. Snake plushie. Kako mini standee. Oh my gosh. Crystal ball. If a crystal ball for fortune telling. Some are actually just glass. If you got a good arm, you could try throwing it. Good old DR1. Skellington. Where was I at? Skellington. Any dogs love to chew on them. Just hope you don't run into one at night. Iron Maiden. Motorcycle model, we know what that's for. Potted plant. Flower box. Dried flowers. Dragon keychain. Gutsy shades. Nose glasses. Tiger helmet. Driving, boxing. Temporary tattoos, high heels, earrings. Suits the punk style. Bomb color. Next gen game console. I think the roomie would like that. A limousine. E-reader home project rebel pudding. Okay, I'm in the snack section now. Protein powder. Sexy magazine. Factory. Occult magazine. History of Mankind. 5-star novel. Shonen manga greats. I have nothing for the Rumi. That sucks. What movie are we shooting?
Look! Look what I made with the Gift-O-Matic! I could use this video camera to direct my very own movie! I'm gonna make the nastiest, most messed up splatter film ever made and send the TRC into a total spiral of terror. So, I need you to act in my movie as a corpse.
A corpse?
Yep. All you have to do is die on camera. Just plunge a knife into your belly and...
I'm not gonna commit seppuku for your movie. Besides, that has nothing to do with acting.
It's fine. I can just bring you back with the Revival-Matic. Filming starts now. And I have the set ready over there.
I ran as fast as my feet would carry me. Experience unlocked. Okay, here we go. Keyword video. Keywords can be used to create new gifts. Try out different keywords to come up. So gifts that aren't on the list I can make? Ding dong, bing bong.
Hey, soldiers. It's time to hit the hay.
hay.
You never know when the invaders might attack, so rest up while you still can. Well then, good night.
Good night. It went by in a flash. One thing concerns me though. I haven't seen anyone from the non-fighting group all day. Hope they're okay. I doubt Hiriko will stop with the cafeteria. She could have forbidden them from using other facilities as well. What's her next move going to be? Will all this really motivate them to get on the battlefield with the rest of us? Not much to it I can do now. Just have to see how it goes. Nothing else to do. I got into bed. Within a few minutes, I was fast asleep. Day 11.
Up and at 'em, troops!
Yeah, this is for
Time
special
to
occasions.
Rise
I
and
see.
shine! Get ready for your 11th day of active service here at Last Defense Academy.
Did you forget where we were?
Prepare to spend
Spend
another day enduring the unendurable and suffering the insufferable to pave the way for humanity's future greatness. Be ready to give your lives to protect our beloved school from the vile and barbaric enemy.
How'd you get up? I was hoisting myself out of bed and getting to my feet. Something interrupted the quiet morning atmosphere. Huh? Sounds like somebody's here, but huh. It's quiet. Too quiet. Something doesn't feel right. Who could it be? Took a few hesitant steps towards the door, took a deep breath, and opened it. Only to find... I don't want to shoot the movie. I don't want to shoot it. Chill, bro, chill. I said no. Dorumi? Something wrong? Oh, Takumi. You sweet summer child, you. Really haven't noticed? I'm exhausted. I can't take it anymore. So hey! You wanna come die with me? Huh? Once we're dead, the pain will be gone. Wanna be at peace? Come on. Only hurt a second.
Let's just die. Die, 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 die,
Whoa, hold on a minute. Just kidding. Man, you should have seen your face. You've been Dorumi, bruh. I love her. How was it? I totally had you, didn't I? I thought a nice joke first thing would help cheer you up. That was hardly what I'd call a nice joke.
Hey!
I appreciate it. Like what did I just say though? What did I just say? She's caring in her own way. I'm on a mission to farm our glorious leader. She told me to get all the non-fighters together in the cafeteria. Really? Critical's letting them back in? Yeah, to be honest though, it's kind of a drag. Think you can help me out? Misery loves company, right? What's his name? Confucius? See that once? You got a weird way of asking for help, but I guess I can give you a hand. Gracias, muchacho! Now I won't have to go through with my contingency plan. Oh well, there's always next time. Tell Gaku and Tsubasa what's up, alright? Hey, thanks, bye. Dorumi waved goodbye with a cheery smile, completely at odds with the creepy stuff she'd been saying. I just have to tell Gaku and Tsubasa to come to the cafeteria, right? Should be easy enough. Better get going. Get to Tsubasa. Oh, they're right next to each other too. Tsubasa's room. Got checking the nameplate to make sure I ring the doorbell. By the side of the door. After a little while, the door opened with a clatter. Takumi? What is it? I'm on messenger duty. Hiroko wants us all to meet in the cafeteria. All of us? Even the non-fighters? Yesterday she told us we weren't allowed to leave our rooms. Has she taken that back? Hiroko said that? Oh, so they weren't even allowed to leave. She really has been cracking the whip. Who knows? Maybe she wants to apologize. She's been pretty harsh on you guys lately. Come on, you don't believe that. This is Hiroko we're talking about. Yeah, I know. Just, no matter what she does to us, I'm not joining the fight. I can't. Even if I wanted to, I couldn't. That kind of stuff just isn't possible for me. Still looking like she might burst into tears at any moment. Tsubasa slunk off in the direction of the cafeteria. I know you're not leaving. This is Gaku. Huh? Oh, it's just you. What do you want? Hiroko says she wants everyone to meet up in the cafeteria. For real? Us too? What she want this time? I just know it's nothing good. That girl's got it in for me. And it's not just her, either. I bet all of you think us non-fighters are nothing but dead weight. Ooh. No, not really. Speak for yourself. I said this before, but you guys are the weird ones, you know that? Regular people don't just go from living normal lives to fighting monsters without a second thought. I get what you mean, but... Fine. Hiroko wants us in the cafeteria? I'll go. If I don't, it'll get worse for me, right? Man, oh man. What rotten luck. After several dramatic groans, Gaku scoped off in the direction of the cafeteria. Where the words for fighting? Don't go thinking I don't know that. I'm not doing this because I enjoy it. Alright, I went through to me asked me to. Should head to the cafeteria with the rest of them. Why is Hiroko getting this all together though? Can't imagine I'm gonna like what's happening next. Only certain people enjoy fighting. And that's still me because she isn't getting the killing game experience anywhere else. Take because he can bust some heads. What are y'all doing? And Hiroko because she's kind of a sadist. Twins, what are y'all doing? Miss Shizuhara wants to see us in the cafeteria, yes? Miss Amamiya told us already. Whatever she might have to say, it won't change our position. My dear sister and I don't mind starving if we have to. But... don't worry, sister dearest. You won't have to go hungry for long. I've got it all planned out. Just let me handle everything. Right. Okay. Good girl. Now, let's go to the cafeteria and see what happens. Ima's got it all planned out, huh? I don't like the sound of that. He's about to do something wild. Okay, Sue still came. She still came. That's good. Alright. Everyone's here. I guess now we'll find out what this emergency meeting is all about. What's Hiroko up to this time? Hey. Can we have something to eat before we start? I'm so hungry, I'm getting stomach cramps. Of course. I wouldn't want you thinking I'm totally heartless. Here's some disposable chopsticks I found in the trash. Feel free to grill them, or have them raw if you prefer. She says that as she does something heartless. You are totally heartless! Hiroko, please. Give him some real food. Can't bear to see him like this. Very well. Help yourself to dry bread. One per person. Just one slice each. You may have surplus food supplies in the refrigerator. That doesn't mean they're unlimited. We need to use our resources wisely. Wasting them on freeloaders would be the same as throwing them away. Freeloaders? Come on. That's fair. I've always been a useless freeloader. Even the air I breathe could be more productive somewhere else. Let's move on. You're probably wondering why I summoned you here today. Yeah, he ain't liking this. What is this all about? Not that I really care. Either way, it won't affect me or my dear sister. Seems like it is affecting her. You don't have a good handle on your sister's emotions. Oh boy. She's really acting like she owns the place now. Guess it can't hurt to hear her out though. Our cast of characters is a little too big, don't you think? Maybe we should make some cut. Sorry, Dorumi, it's not happening. Let's hear what Hiroko has to say. So, why did you ask us to come here? Gaku, Tsubasa, Ima, and Shoma. I didn't forget you. The non-fighters, have we been calling you? I have decided You are going to leave this school. Ooh. Shit. 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 Huh? What do you mean leave?
You're kicking us out?
Kicking you out? What a delightful turn of phrase. Yes, I am kicking you out. And if you don't leave of your own accord, I will make you. That's all I have to say. Why don't you get going and save us all a lot of trouble? I mean, I like how straightforward she is. She just gets straight to business.
What? Right now?
Oh yeah, now you're affected by it, huh? Now you're affected by it. Hiroko, have you lost your mind? Why would you do that to our friends? Why do you think? We've been brought here for one purpose and one purpose only. To fight. Anyone who can't, or won't, has no place here. So why not get rid of them? If the invaders get distracted by hunting them down in the ruins outside, at least they'll serve a purpose. What? As decoys? Try to stay alive as long as you can. The less time the invaders spend on the school, the better.
You can't just use us like that.
You should be grateful. I'm giving you a chance to make yourselves useful. Even then, I doubt I'd make much difference. I'll just get stepped on like the couch coach I am, and that'll be the end of it. Huh? Hiroko, are you for real right now? You deadass? You can't go through this. It's going too far. Don't waste my time with meaningless objections. I'm leading this school now, and where I say goes. Don't think, don't argue, just obey my orders.
It's so extreme. Can't you go a little easier on us?
It's been 11 days. And there's already been 2 fights. Like I said, I'm rocking with Hiroko. You don't really understand the position you're in, do you? Let me ask you a question. Why should we be expected to protect you when you've done nothing in return? Huh? Well, you see? Now, no excuses. Pack up whatever personal belongings you have and leave.
Seriously? Right now?
If such a simple task is beyond you, I don't mind helping you along. I'll make you leave by force if necessary. Wait, Hiroko, please. This is all too sudden. Can't you give them some more time? Time for what? Well, if you spring this on them out of the blue, the lesson won't really sink in, you know? Alright. You've got 5 days. Huh? 5 days. You've got until day 16 to make your choice. Fight alongside us, or leave forever. Just 5 days? That's pretty reasonable. That's pretty reasonable. Good job, Todd. I think she was already set. Nah, the way she already had that set up, I think she wanted some objection from someone. If you decide to fight, I'll give you a little test on that day instead. Ooh, prove yourself. Prove you're gonna do what you say you want to do. I wouldn't want you telling me what I want to hear and going back on it later. What kind of test? You'll find out when the time comes. I think that covers everything. As for the rest of you, remember to stay on guard in case there's an attack today. The customary brusque attitude. Hiroko said all she had to say and left without another word. This is just too cruel. We're supposed to be comrades. Friends. Friends? Yeah, right. I bet you can't wait to get rid of us. That's not true. If we all work together, I'm sure we can get Hiroko to change her mind. Come on, man. Really think he's gonna back down now? We still have to try. Just let it go, okay? If we're getting kicked out, we're getting kicked out. Nothing we can do about it. Makes no difference if it's now or in 5 days. Still better than being forced to fight. Are you sure about that? I mean, once you get outside school grounds, you will have to be forced. I know! Sheets is bad enough we're gonna die out there. I don't need you reminding me. Whatever, I'm done. This school, this war, the whole saving humanity thing, it can go to hell for all I care. My whole life's just been one string of rotten bad luck. Why does bad stuff always happen to me? I'd better end up as a billionaire or something in my next life. After everything I've been through, I deserve to catch a break. Always complaining. Still raving to himself, Gaku stomped away. Just as unwilling to hear Asada's Hiriko had been.
Yeah, he sure is freaking out, huh?
I think I know how he feels. Now that I'm putting Gaku in the same category as a sniffling worm like me, damn. But I get what it's like to be totally unsuited for combat, that you can't even imagine having to fight for your own survival. Even that peaceful modern society was too competitive for me. How am I supposed to cope on the front lines of an actual war? Don't talk like that. You can't give up. I wouldn't call it giving up. I'm just recognizing my limits. Too useless to live. Too cowardly to die. It's a miracle I even made it this far in life. Well, not so much a miracle as an unfortunate oversight. This is simply nature's way of correcting itself. Shoma gave a forward bow and left, making as little noise as possible. Shoma. I get where Hiroko's coming from, you know? It's not fair for us to hang back and let you all do the fighting. But doing anything else is really out of the question for me. It's just not gonna happen. Tsubasa. I think I must have been sent here by mistake or something. It was probably only a matter of time before I get kicked out anyway. Huh? That's the same as saying you don't care if you die out there, you know that? Yeah, but at least then, it'll all be over. At least then I won't have to deal with all these confusing feelings anymore. You're conflicted. You gotta get over your own problems. You gotta get over your own unwillingness. I just think she has like anxiety from like blood and stuff. I could see tears welling up in Tsubasa's eyes. Before I could say anything to comfort her, she was gone too. We sure do have a lot of Debbie Downers here, don't we? Given the circumstances, I guess that's only natural. You used to be one of us, Mr. Atsuki. Why'd you have to betray us enjoying the battle freaks? I don't think I betrayed you, exactly. What should we do, brother dearest? Don't worry about a thing, sister dearest. I have a foolproof plan. You do? You're the scariest one here. You're smart. You have logic. And you're self-centered. Unless it comes to your sister. Yes, but I'm afraid I can't say anything more than that. The element of surprise is a big part of it. And you give off Kokichi Oma vibes. And it's not. It's mainly because of the hair. It's mainly because of the hair. And that's for a reason that Kodaka did that. Fine, keep your secrets. You know there's still time to change our mind, right? I don't think so. Even if we do get thrown out of here, that hellish wasteland will be a paradise, so long as I'm with my dear sister. As such, there's nothing more to discuss. We'll be going back to our rooms now. Be sure to fight with all your might to protect us from the invaders. The Tsukumo twins left the cafeteria arm in arm, each wearing a different expression. A like a pair of sock and buskin masks. I think Kako or either Tsubasa is gonna switch over next. Seriously. Damn. Ain't a single one of them winning the fight. Not even to save their own skins.
Hey!
I don't think Hiroko was bluffing either. If they don't come around, she really will force them to leave. Got 5 days. Is there anything we can do?
Huh. She gave us that extension pretty easily, don't you think?
Thank you, Dorumi. You may not be book smart or street smart, but you are smart in other ways. Your intuition. I said the same thing. She gave that up pretty easily. She wanted somebody to object. Now that you mention it, Takumi barely had to say anything to get her to get along with it. Maybe she was expecting us to plead on their behalf. This could be another part of her plan. I think Hiroko wants to use these 5 days to convince the others to join the fight. So that's why she agreed to it right after I stepped in? She's planning to give us that time all along? We're all just dancing to her tune, huh? Man, that pisses me off. I don't like it either, but if we want to save everyone, this is the only way.
Okay, but how's that gonna work exactly? None of them seem like they were gonna budge on this.
Yeah. I wonder why they're so dead set on against fighting. I can only imagine it must be for personal reasons. In that case, we'll need to get them to share what those reasons are before we can begin to convince them. But how? Don't seem like they're willing to spill the beans. You're right. We need to get them to open up to us first. I have an idea. Well, why don't we sneak them some food? Food? I'm wagging my finger right now. You can't see it. Yeah, I'm sure they're all starving. If we can fill their bellies, there's a chance we can get them to open up to us a little.
Tempt them with some bait, huh? Sounds like a plan. At least it's simple.
So we gain that trust with food and then try to convince them to fight. Sounds like a major hassle. Alright, who do we get to do this? In response, all eyes in the room turn towards me. Y'all just gonna pin that on me? I should have seen this coming. Alright, I'll do it. Sorry, but you heard Ima. They already consider me a traitor. I probably won't get anywhere with them. All this subtlety and planning and crap really, excuse me, really ain't my thing. And you just know the Ryumi don't really make it worse.
Yay! I didn't even have to come up with my own excuse.
We'll still help you any way we can, of course. Yeah, you can count on us. Like we got anything better to do.
Heck, it only reverse your social links with us if you try to do it all by yourself at this point.
So you like Persona? You like Persona? You're a Persona fan. You just keep going up, Dorumi. You just keep going up. I wonder what her favorite Persona... It's probably 3. Persona 3 is probably her favorite. Because of how... the themes around death and stuff. Thanks, guys. We got 5 days. Let's make the most of them. So, it's up to me to convince the non-fighters to start fighting. I'll work something out. I have to keep believing that. After taking a moment to outline our goals for going forward, Eito, Takemoto, Dorumi, and I went back to our rooms. 5 days. Just 5 things to turn everything around. Facing the whole group right away is probably too much to ask for. I should pick 1 or 2 of them to focus on. Tsubasa, Shoma, Gaku, Kako, and Ima. Those are the 5 I'm trying to persuade. Of the list, Tsubasa seems the easiest to persuade. Yep, we're going for her first. She doesn't seem as stubborn as the others. If I give her an impassioned plea, she might come around. Okay, first one I'm going to try to convince is Tsubasa. but decided I should head over to her room. I'm sure she's hungry. I'll bring her some food, I'll bet she'll at least hear me out. Ooh, nope. What did I say? I rang the doorbell to Tsubasa's room. After a short while, the door slowly opened. What is it, Takumi? Is it Hiroko again? If you don't mind, I just want to be left alone. Actually, I came here on my own. Here, I brought you something. I figured you'd be hungry. Are those sandwiches? For me? Yeah, I thought we could sit and eat together. It's just, I don't want Hiroko to catch us, so... Would you mind letting me in? Of course! Come on in! Welcome to my room, you beautiful sandwiches. You too, Takumi. You want a consolation prize? Does everyone have their own customized room? Yup. The moment the door closed, Tsubasa pounced on the sandwiches. Ah, this is what I've been missing. I've been craving moist bread since we got here. I never want to see dry bread ever again. It makes my mouth feel like sandpaper. Look at that cat smile. She must have been starving. She scarfed down the sandwiches in less than a minute. I'm stuffed. Thanks, Takumi. You're a lifesaver. Now I don't have to eat dry bread today. Have you just been living on dry bread since Hiroko banned you from the cafeteria? Yeah. That bread is so dry. I had a nightmare last night where I was stranded in the desert. Hey, would it be too much to ask you to bring over some rice bread from time to time? No problem. I can try to sneak you some bread or rice balls. Really? But in exchange, would you open up to me? Huh? Open up to you? About what? The reason why you won't fight. If you have some reason, I'd love for you to tell me. I should have expected this. Is this what you were after from the start? The sandwiches were to bribe me for information? Sorry, Tsubasa, I know I'm taking advantage of your desperation here, but desperate times calls for desperate measures. I just want to understand where you're coming from. Okay, fine, but in exchange, I'm gonna want some more moist bread later. She let out a deep sigh, deep resigned sigh, and began to share her inner thoughts. Look, I feel bad about it. I know it's unfair for me to stay where it's safe while you guys go out there and fight. But fighting is difficult for me. It's a physical thing.
Huh?
What do you mean? Tsubasa? I can't keep it down. Your barf? Keep it down. When I get nervous, it comes out. And not just a little.
Hey!
When what comes, I don't understand what you... Puke! I say puke, okay? Huh? That's just how I'm built. When I get nervous, I hurl. Come to think of it, Tsubasa's always retching. But now it's obvious. That's why if I ever fought the invaders, I'd turn the battlefield into a sea of... That's your reason? Embarrassment? That's your reason? Okay, yeah, you were the easiest. You really want to get showered by my puke? Would you even be able to fight under those conditions? What if my puke got into your eyes? Could you take medicine or something? It's a physical thing. And medicine doesn't help the issue. I've tried all sorts of things since I was little, but none of them worked. When I get worked up, it just comes out. Even now, just picturing myself fighting the invaders. Are you okay? Oh God, no! No! I can't keep it. Tsubasa vomited all over the floor. Yuck. She immediately pushes her out of her room, tears swelling in her eyes. Ugh. That's a tough thing to live with. She vomits whenever she's nervous. She's right that she won't be able to fight if she's constantly puking. Can't blame her for refusing. No matter how silly the reason is, if it's a physical thing, it's a physical thing. It's just something she's got to work on. Work on her nervousness. There's a chance she'll fight if she can overcome this issue. Yeah. It's not like this is an impossible problem. It didn't seem like she was unwilling to fight. If only I can find ways to suppress her nausea. Although, puking is... Puking? Eito! How long have you been there? I just came by to see if I could help with anything. So what is this about puking? Let me break it down for you. I hate to air out somebody's personal health struggles. But this doesn't seem like something I can solve on my own. Maybe I can ask him for advice. Alright, just keep this between us, bud. I proceeded to tell Eito about Tsubasa's tendency to puke. This duo right here, we can make progress with this duo. I see. So that's what she's been dealing with. Sounds tough. Yeah, I want to help her, but I don't know how. She hasn't found a successful remedy of her own, right? In that case, maybe it's better we just assume she's gonna vomit and around that instead. What do you mean? Like, have her bring a high-quality sick bag or something. Sick bag? Like, the bags they have on buses? I suppose if she used the bag when she had to, she wouldn't have to worry about getting puke everywhere. Do they even have sick bags here? High-quality ones at that. About using that gift-o-matic in the rec room. The gift-o-matic? Did I see that? Yeah. If they don't have them here, we can just make them. Seems like it's able to make most things. It's worth looking into. We headed over to the rec room together to check out the gift-o-matic. Fashionable sick bag. And it's for free. And it's fashionable. Looks like a fashionable pouch at first glance, but it contains an odor and liquid-proof barf bag. It can be fully washed for max cleanliness. Nice. A fashionable sick pouch. This looks perfect. Tsubasa's sure to open up if we give this to her as a present. Materials we'll need are string, plastic bag, and a fashionable pouch. String and plastic bags seem easy enough to find, but a fashionable pouch may prove tricky. Fiona's likely to have a pouch and be a girl. Maybe I can negotiate a trade of some sort. I'll go look for a fashionable pouch if you can handle a string and plastic bag. And so Eito and I split up to gather materials we needed. Kako? Kako? Where to start? I guess I'll just ask everyone. Persuasion missions. Interesting. Give Tsubasa a heartfelt gift to persuade her. Talk to the other characters to gather information about what you should get her. You might need to go exploring and get the materials you need to make the gift. Give her everything you have to persuade Tsubasa. Wait, where's the Rumi? I thought that was her right there. Durumi, you're not gonna have that pouch. But it's okay. Durumi, do you have a fashionable pouch? If you do, could I have it? I don't use them. I just dump all my makeup in my bag. I even throw my mirror in there, raw dog. So I end up cutting my finger on the cracked surface. Right. You really should be careful, girl. I always imagined that all girls carried around patches and accessory bags, but I guess that's not the case.
I mean, I might not have one, but I've got some ideas where you might find a pouch.
Why are you widening your eyes like that? Huh? Really?
Back around where we found Eito, I found what looked like a dilapidated cosmetic shop. I memorized where it was, so I could go maybe pick up something from there later.
Can you tell me where it is? I got the general coordinates of the cosmetic shop from Durumi. If I can't find a pouch somewhere inside the school, I'll go check out this place later.
Nice.
Eito, what you got? Look, Takumi. Found a plastic bag. Nice one, Eito. One item down.
Let's keep this up. Where should I look next? Any ideas?
He's so happy when he's helping out his friends. Look at that smile. Look at that face. You seem pretty upbeat.
I don't know. I'm just having fun. Feels like a treasure hunt. I spent a lot of time in the hospital, so I never got to hang out with friends like this.
You know, we're not exactly playing around here, but whatever. We did find one of the items after all. You two, Kako. The minute you're alone from your brother, we gotta talk. Because I need to hear your thoughts.
A fashionable pouch? I don't have anything like that. I've never even used one before.
Not even once?
We don't even carry around bags or wallets. We would only be targeted by robbers if we did that.
Why?
We tie all our valuables to our bodies so they're secure. That's just being street smart.
Oh,
Yes, we literally keep things on our person.
That's a new sprite from her. I like it. It's cute.
Reminds me of the nights we spent sleeping on the streets. Me snuggling up against my dearest sister. We were stuff so close.
What kind of horrible struggles do these two go through?
You can have a piece of string. I recommend you tie your valuables to your thigh.
Thanks. I'll do that. Well, I didn't find a pouch. I managed to get some string. That's progress, at least.
Always tie your valuables to yourself. I recommend tying your valuables to your thigh.
So not in these sprites themselves, but they have stuff on them. Take. Good, buddy. How's it going, Takumi? Are you getting anywhere with them? Still working on it. I talked to Tsubasa, but it's a little complicated. I have a feeling that she would choose to fight with us. Yeah. Bike lovers ain't no cowards.
Huh?
Bike lovers? Does Tsubasa like bikes? She is a mechanic. So you two could bond. You can help her out with that. I mean, all vehicles, really. She's a huge mech geek. She really knows her shit. Never met a girl who knew more about bikes than me. That much, huh? Apparently her grandpa runs a workshop. She hung out there every day when she learned how to be a mechanic. You know, I vaguely recall her saying something like that before. Good memory, Take. Good memory.
I wonder if the workshop's still standing after all that.
Workshop.
Yeah.
Oh, it's
Yeah,
just
I remember. I don't need this.
I've always liked to.
I remember. Her grandpa's workshop, huh? I should file this information away. It might help me convince her. By the way, Takemaru, you know where I could find a fashionable pouch? The fuck are you asking me? Yeah, I knew it was a long shot. Well, we got strings in a plastic bag. We came up short on the fashionable pouch.
Huh?
Yeah, but I got a lead on where we might be able to find one. According to what Durumi told me, there's a cosmetics shop where we found Eito outside the school. We'll go check it out tomorrow. Day 12. Oh, we're just skipping the announcements. Cool. Ready to go hunt for that fashionable pouch, Takumi? Let's go, bro. Let's go, bro. It's just us two? I should have saved. So we gotta go back up. Treasure chests. Treasure chest spaces will now appear during explorations. Landing on one will grant you a key item needed to unlock the gift. By obtaining key items from the treasure chest, yeah. Okay, let's head for the cosmetic shop. It's somewhere around the spot where we found you. Then that should be in that direction. Ah, the fire extinguisher. Search start! It's got the materials as well. You find a magic circle in some ancient ruins. It seems infused with power. Make an offering. You try to give an appropriate offering, and dazzling light shone from the magic circle. You granted some kind of spiritual protection. Nice. Got a buff. Small flowers, they may be useful.
I'll take this with me.
1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 4, 5.
What?
Torn dress. Okay. Find a tiger sleepy soundly. A tiger? Leave it alone. Think it best not to wake it up, you decided to leave quietly. Find a large jar. There's only one thing to do at it. Break it. There was a token inside. BP bronze token.
Yes!
Fashionable pouch. Look, Takumi, we got a fashionable pouch. Now we have all the materials we need. Let's get back to the rec room and make that gift for Tsubasa. Nice. Pretty quick. Pretty quick. Crafting complete.
Aha!
Yes! Made a fashionable sick pouch. You did it, Takumi. I'm sure Tsubasa will feel relieved when we give this to her. Yeah. It'll eliminate her issue with fighting with us. Of course, just because we eliminate her reason for not fighting doesn't necessarily mean she'll join us. If it comes to it, you're gonna have to remind Tsubasa of her reason for fighting. Yeah? What's that? Her grandpa. The important people we left behind at the Tokyo residential complex. The things people need to protect. I'm sure if you remind her of that, she'll get on board. The important people we left back in the Tokyo residential complex. So someone like Karawa, what Karawa is to me. Not only do we eliminate her reason for not fighting, we need to remind her that she has a reason to fight too. Seems pretty challenging. I guess there's no point in being negative. I'll go swing by her place then. Takumi, why'd you come back? Look, I am sorry, but could you give up trying to get me to fight? You saw it for yourself. I puked all over the place. Having a pukey girl like me on the battlefield is only gonna cause everyone trouble. Wait, you're giving this to me? Wow, it's such a cute pouch. But why are you giving me this? Wait, are you trying to bribe me again? You don't need to be so alarmed. I just wanted to talk to you for a bit. Could you tell me again why you're so adamant about not fighting? Oh. Say the right things to Tsubasa as she says her words and convince her to fight. This is a mini game? Okay. You can choose what to say by pressing L twice. The number of options may increase as the conversation progresses. If you choose the right set of responses, the persuasion rate will increase. Bring this gauge to 100% successfully persuade her. Even if you fail, you'll be able to try again from the last failure point, so don't worry. Just do your best to persuade her. Okay. Begin persuasion. I already told you why I can't fight.
It's because it comes out when I get nervous. I start puking like a fountain in a fancy park. I know I'm going to puke if I ever fight against those invaders. And it's gonna get everywhere. I mean, I don't mind if I puke on myself, but I know you guys would get caught in the crossfire. Puke flies farther than you think. Plus, it smells and it's slippery. No, there's no way I can fight. I'm just gonna do everyone a favor and leave the school without a fuss.
Okay. I see now. I see. So more options open up as the more she talks. Tsubasa started silently gathering her belongings. She's really gonna leave. Wait, Tsubasa, give me another chance. I'm hearing you out. I just wanted to hear her out. The thought of troubling others with her puking mortifies Tsubasa. She doesn't need to worry about that. If she uses what I gave her, she shouldn't have to be afraid of puking anymore.
It's because it comes out
I know which
when
one
I
it
get
is.
nervous. I start puking like a fountain in a fancy park. I know I'm going to puke if I ever fight against those invaders. And it's gonna get everywhere. I mean, I don't mind if I puke on myself, but I know you guys would get caught in the crossfire. Puke flies farther than you think.
Just use the sick bag.
It smells...
Perfect.
Just use that sick bag.
What? This is a sick bag? It's a fashionable sick pouch. I know it just looks like a regular accessory pouch. I've never seen a sick bag that looked this cute. I wouldn't even be embarrassed to carry this around in public. If you're gonna spew in this. That way you won't cause trouble for anyone else. You can puke wherever you need to.
You don't need to be afraid anymore.
Yeah. Oh. So how about Tsubasa? Will you fight alongside us now? Tsubasa? I'm sorry, Takumi. I know you went out through all this trouble and everything, but I really don't think I can fight. Why not? Your puking issue should be solved now. I can't just puke in front of everyone like it's nothing. I'm sure everyone would make fun of me. Of course. What Tsubasa can't handle isn't the puking itself, but that everyone would see her do it. I know that now's not the time to be embarrassed, and there is a part of me that wants to go out there and fight with you.
But I can't handle getting teased for my puking
She must have been
anymore.
bullied too. Oh. Her voice is trembling. She must have suffered a lot because of her nervous stomach. I'm here if you want to talk about it. You must have been through a lot because of your ailment. I don't mind telling you, but it's kind of a bummer. I needed to eliminate Tsubasa's hang-ups with her vomiting and get her to join the fight. Gotta try this again.
You want to know my nickname in grade school?
What is
It
it?
was Pukette.
Pukette.
All the bullies in my class made fun of me for my puking. Do you know how much of an impact puking can have on your life? I lost friends every time I puked in public. Like how someone who I thought was a friend would one day start calling me Pukette. Or how the boys would loudly exclaim how the class smelled like puke. It was
Aw.
hard each time I lost a friend, and it made me sad. I'd cry in secret and puke some more. That's why I decided before I went to middle school to avoid any situation that made me nervous. To live an easy life free of any puke. That's why I can't fight. Because if I fought, I would definitely puke.
We wouldn't make fun of you. Good.
We wouldn't make fun of you.
I trust you, but I don't know about the others. A few of them could be mean. What if
I'm
they
not gonna
gave
say
me
that.
another cruel nickname? If someone ever called me Pukette, I'd probably puke and cry on the spot. No, I'm too scared. I can't do it.
I'll
I
puke
don't want to
too.
get ostracized for puking anymore.
I'll puke too. That's what? Okay, bro. Anyway, just give up trying to get me to fight. I'm way more scared of being teased than fighting invaders. Okay, I got this. I have to get her to understand that I'll never abandon her.
You want to know my nickname in grade school? It was Pukette. All the bullies in my class made fun of me for my puking. Do you know how much of an impact puking can have on your life?
I kind of want
I
to
lost
say it just to
friends
see.
every time
what
I
happened.
puked in public.
Okay, he doesn't even say anything funny.
That's a cool nickname.
Oh, no, it's not. It's just an insult. So I guess you're making fun of me too now. That's exactly why I don't want people to know I puke so easily. Damn it! I meant to encourage her, but I did the opposite instead. Okay, he says it afterwards. Okay. I just wanted to see, man.
You want to know my nickname in grade school? It was Pukette.
That's a cool
All the
nickname.
bullies in my class made fun of me for my puking. Do you know how much of an impact puking can have on your life? I lost friends every time I puked in public. Like how someone who I thought was a friend would one day start calling me Pukette. Or
Don't worry,
how the
Tsubasa.
boys would loudly exclaim how the class smelled like puke. It was hard each time I lost a friend.
We wouldn't make fun of you. Good.
We wouldn't make fun of you.
I trust you, but I don't know about the others. A few of them could be mean.
Let's not
What
lie.
if they gave me another cruel nickname? If someone ever called me Pukette, I'd probably puke and cry on the spot. No, I'm too scared. I
I'll
can't
puke
do
with
it.
you. Good.
I'll puke with you.
Yo. What? What are you talking about? If you puke on your own, you stand out. So I'll puke with you too. That way we'll both share half the attention. No way I'm letting anyone willing to fight for their loved ones gets ostracized for puking.
They're gonna have to make fun of me too.
Takubi, bro. You're funny. Are you kidding me?
No, I'm being serious. I mean, I'll puke for you right here, right now if you want me to.
Hey, yo. His voice actor fits so well, bro. It's so funny. Tsubasa stared at me as if she was trying to figure me out. I gave her as meaningful a look as I could in return. I won't let Tsubasa go through this alone. If she gets made fun of, then so will I. I continued to meet her gaze in silence. I had a feeling that if I looked away now, she'd close herself off again. Hit her with that Riz. 1 minute, then 2. I continued to meet her gaze without even blinking. And suddenly, her expression relaxed as if I'd gotten through to her.
I see. You're stupid, aren't you?
Puke with me? Are you crazy? How did you get like this? Aww. That's the first time she's laughed. It wasn't the reaction I was expecting, but I got her to smile at least. I don't know how long it's been since I had a real heart-to-heart with someone. I try my best to hide my feelings from others because I'm afraid of puking. I would have never imagined this. Tsubasa looks so cheerful and friendly, but underneath it all, she's very troubled. I'm sorry, Tsubasa, but I'm sorry for asking you to fight when I didn't know everything you've been through. I had no idea how tough things had been for you. But as long as you're in this school, I'll never let you feel lonely. Wait, hold on. Are you saying you see me as some kind of charity case? Should I not be? Life hasn't been that hard for me. Granted, things didn't go well at school, but I still had a place I felt I could belong. A place where Tsubasa feels like she belongs. If memory serves. Yeah, I know. Yep. Do you mean your grandpa's workshop? How did you know that? Takamaru told me. You hung out there every day, he said. Yeah. Tinkering with machines in my grandpa's workshop was always the highlight of my day. So, you don't need to worry about me that much. People can get by well enough as long as they have one place they can belong. Tsubasa's face lit up the moment she began talking about her grandpa's workshop. Must be the most important thing in the world to her. If it's anything like how Kado is to me, then... Do you mind sharing what it was like spending time at your grandpa's workshop? If your grandpa's workshop is the thing that matters most to her, then maybe that can be a reason to fight.
Because of the way I am, I always try to keep my emotions in check. All I can think about is not letting anything make me puke. But I can finally be myself when I'm tinkering with machines in my grandpa's workshop. Machines are really fascinating and let me forget about the world.
I see.
I get covered in oil every day, helping my grandpa with his work. Of course, I failed a lot too, but Grandpa
That's
would always
enough
cheer me
reminiscing.
up
That's
with his
crazy
belly
to
laughs.
say.
Fail as much as you want, Tsubasa. Star players make mistakes, but they make the big plays too. No matter how much I messed up, he'd never
Your grandpa's
kick me
really
out.
nice.
Even when his granddaughter was a good-for-nothing puker, he'd always look after me. That's why I love his workshop. It's the embodiment of his kindness. As long as I have his workshop,
Oh, it went away.
Damn it! Talking about my grandpa's making me homesick.
Good.
Your grandpa's really nice.
Yeah, my grandpa's the nicest grandpa in the world. He's a royal grease monkey who always protects his granddaughter.
Okay, they're gonna start getting rid of
His
options
workshop
too.
is his castle. My dream is to one day take over his workshop.
You know, his
I
workshop
want
might get
to protect
destroyed.
the place
That's crazy.
That's protected me all of my life.
That's
I
fact.
just want to work on machines in my grandpa's workshop forever.
Oh, I had to. Oh, it was only one option that time. But I bet this dream will never come true. I'm about to get kicked out of the school where I'll die on the street anyway. Dude, what about fighting alongside us so you're not kicked out? She felt silent. She still needs one more push. I got this. I thought there was gonna be more popping up.
Because of the way I am, I always try to keep my emotions in check. All I can think about is not letting anything make me puke. But I can finally be myself when I'm tinkering with machines
love that
in my
face.
grandpa's
It's a good
workshop.
face.
Machines are really fascinating and let me forget about
A
the
good
world.
sprite too.
I'd get covered in oil every day, helping my grandpa with his work. Of course, I failed a lot too, but Grandpa would always
That's enough
cheer me up with
reminiscing.
his
It's so
belly laughs.
crazy.
Fail as much as you want, Tsubasa. Star players make mistakes, but they make the big plays too. No matter how much I messed up,
Your grandpa's really nice.
I wonder if you get a. How do you get a perfect? Do you like time it differently?
yeah, my grandpa's the nicest grandpa in the world. He's a royal grease monkey who always protects his granddaughter. His workshop is his castle. My dream is to one day take over his workshop. I want to protect the place that's protected me all of my life. I just...
Good. It might get destroyed.
You know, his workshop might get destroyed.
What? Why?
Remember what Siete said? If we don't fight, we can't protect what matters most to us. Yep, lock in. Lock in.
But wasn't he just lying?
He wasn't. As shady as Siri may have been, I don't think everything he told us was a lie. Tokyo Residential Complex was attacked by tons of invaders before we were brought here. That's not a lie. That's not a lie. Our loved ones being in imminent danger might well be true.
So my grandpa's workshop is in danger too?
It's entirely possible.
No way.
Tsubasa was at a loss for words. The possibility that her loved ones could be attacked by the invaders terrified her. I took a step closer and stared right into her eyes.
If you want to protect your grandpa's workshop, then there's only one thing for you to do.
Lock in, Sue.
Find the courage to fight the invaders.
Yeah.
But can a coward like me do that?
Yes, you can.
Don't worry. You don't have to do it alone.
You got people who will support you right here.
We'll protect what's important to you together. So just protect us in return. Come with us.
And protect what matters most to us. Together.
And protect what matters most to us together.
Successfully unlocked.
Persuasion complete.
Hey. Listen to me.
Ooh, what's this track? Fighting to protect humanity. To protect my grandpa and his workshop? Can someone like me really do it?
Of course you can. You don't have to do it alone. We can make it through this together.
I'm not making any promises, and I'm gonna need a little more time. But I won't run away from the truth or write myself off anymore. I'll think about what it is I really want, and what I need to do to make it happen. Is that okay?
Sure. Sounds great.
Okay. And thanks, Takumi.
Oh. Day 13. Huh. I did what I could with Tsubasa. I'll try to work on the others now. There are 4 people left to convince. Ima, Kako, Shoma, and Gaku. Yeah. Kako... I think Kako's willing. She's just held back by Ima. Of the 4, Gaku sounds like the most likely to hear me out. Will he? He doesn't seem like a bad guy. Maybe a little outlandish and noisy, but I'm sure I can get him on board. Talk to Gaku next. There's no time to waste. Grab the sandwich offering and headed over to Gaku. Oh yeah, cause he's simple-minded. Give him that food. Oh my gosh, bro. Ew. Clean your room. You live like this? Huh? Why won't I fight? Because I'm scared, obviously. After filling up on sandwiches I brought him, Gaku revealed the reason why he won't fight. I mean, how is it not scary? What the hell are those invader monsters anyway? They're like straight from a manga. There's no way I can face them. I'd rather get kicked out of the school than have to fight them. You're gonna have to fight them anyway if you go outside. If you get kicked out, you're guaranteed to die. Isn't it better to fight and live longer then? I'm telling you, I can't. I can't help that I'm scared. How can all of you be fine fighting those monsters? You're the ones who are crazy, not me. Must have a couple screws loose. It's not like we want to fight either, but we have no other choice if we want to protect what matters to us most. If we don't defend school, everyone in the Tokyo Residential Complex is in danger. I mean, don't you have people you care about? If we don't fight the invaders here, they might be killed. People I care about. I don't have anyone like that.
Huh?
What? But your family? I don't have a family. I'm an orphan who was abandoned as a baby. Aw, damn. So those kids he was talking about earlier, it was like a one-off sentence. He's probably talking about the kids at his orphanage. And no wonder he's so patchy. His clothes are so patchy. I worked and survived at the poor group home that took me in. I found myself falling silent. I had no idea Gaku had such a past. I see. Sorry. I didn't know. Whatever. I don't really care. Besides, being an orphan isn't all bad. Because all I gotta do is look out for myself. I don't give a crap about the Tokyo residential complex. But, are you sure? If the Tokyo residential complex goes down, everyone dies. You might not have any family, but surely you have people you don't want to see die? I told you I don't. I struggle enough looking after myself. It's been like this my whole life. I'm looking out for number one. Okay, we're done here. Go home. Wait, hold on. Just hear me out. I told you I won't fight. If you want me to risk my life so much, then bring me money. Money's the only thing I'll risk my life for. Where the fuck am I gonna get money? Bring me a fat stack of bills, then we'll talk. Money? Judge me all you want. I don't care what people say. This is how I live my life. If you're not gonna pay me, then get the heck out of here. Shoo, shoo. That could push me right out of his room. Well, that didn't work. Seems like the only way he'll hear me out is if I actually bring him money. Nobody has money here. We were basically blocking with just the clothes on our backs. I can't pay him money. Maybe I can give him some sort of gift instead. I have to bribe him with something else. In any case, I need to get him to open up to me. Let me try making a gift for Gaku. We'll get him to open up to me. With something he wants. Something with monetary value. No point trying to think of something on my own. I'll go ask the others to see if they have any ideas. Yo, squad, I need you. Squad, Dorumi. What is your wonderful insight? She's on the side.
Look, Takumi, look! Look what I found.
What's that?
A surgical scalpel! I was wandering around some ruins when I found an old hospital. I rummaged through the debris and excavated a whole surgery kit. I can't believe I found such a nice blade. Must be my lucky day. Just think how much easier I can do by cutting.
Dorumi swung the scalpel around as she ran down the hallway. She's acting like a psychotic slasher. She's just cosplaying, being nerdy. Take? This is a game, but oh, I was just pressing buttons. Not for fun. I need to take it seriously like the training it is. What else did he say? Now I wish I could go to a game arcade. Terrible at fighting games though. Hey, Takumi, I'm average though. It's all good. You can just learn and get better. Huh? Something Gaku might want. Or what about some needles and thread? Needles and thread? For his clothes. Apparently Gaku's good at sewing. He don't seem like no amateur. Once he looked at the embroidery on my jacket and got all worked up about it. He was all like, not bad embroidery, but I can do something like that easy. So Gaku can sew. I'm surprised Gaku has such a domestic side to him. What do you think he learned how to sew? Well, he's the oldest of a big family. After having to sew up the clothes of his brothers, ripped up day in and day out, he got good at it. Big family. That's not what he told me. He said he was an orphan. Apparently he's got over 20 siblings. Golly! Like, holy shit, right? But I guess every family's got their issues. Maybe those are the other foster kids living in the group home. But if that's the case, turns out he's got a big family after all. I should make note of this. Gaku's got a family of foster siblings. Appreciate it, Take. We got the... She's got a scalpel. Present for Gaku? What about clothes? Clothes? I guess his outfits are always patched up. He doesn't have a lot of clothes. Or the money to buy more. I see, so he doesn't have the means. So I think he'd be very happy if you gave him clothes. I can't just bring up any old clothes. It'll have to be something he likes. I want to get him clothes. I need to research his tastes. Hideko? Miss Lady? I peeked into the war room and saw Hideko typing something on the computer with a serious look on her face. What are you doing, Hideko? I'm looking over footage of past battles and making a record.
Huh?
Record?
Oh.
A record of how many invaders and which commanders we took out. Basically, I'm creating objective data, detailing how much we've contributed to this world. Smart? She's even doing administrative work? She might be hard to get along with, but she's certainly brilliant and capable. Isn't that a lot of work? Obviously. You think I want to do this boring work? Well, I don't. But it's still important. We need to keep these kind of records.
Oh.
Or they might try to shortchange us when it comes to our reward when the war is over. I feel you. We gotta get our bread, we gotta get our worths. Reward? Didn't I mention it? These invaders have a pretty nice bounty on their heads. That's what Sire said, at least. That's true, then we're not fighting for free? That's why I'm documenting all this for you, so that doesn't happen. So there are rewards for taking out the invaders. I might be able to use this information later when I'm trying to get Gaku on board. By the way, do you know if there's anything Gaku might want? Sorry, never mind. She don't know our plan. She don't know our plan. I'm just trying to get an idea what presents to get for Gaku. Clothes. Gaku's always wearing patched up clothes, so a gift related to clothing might be good. Although giving him clothing isn't a good plan. I'm sure he has his own taste and style, and the chances of him liking whatever clothes I pick out are low. Something he can sew. Something he can put together on his own. I'm pretty well at that. What about giving him a sewing kit? He'd be able to make whatever clothes he wants and even keep wearing his current clothes by mending them whenever he needs to. Search the gift-o-matic for sewing-related gifts. After a few minutes of searching... Hey! With all the tools needed for any project, in the hands of an expert, it's better than a machine. Sewing kit. This looks good. Materials I need are needles, thread, and scissors, and cotton. There's a lot of materials. Gathering them all is gonna be a pain. Old hospital. The place the ring we found was surgically facilitated. It was a surgical facility. They might have needles and thread for stitching. It's also sure to have scissors, and if there are medical cotton pads, they might work in place of the cotton. Okay, I'll go exploring tomorrow. I have the room you show me the abandoned hospital so I can gather materials. We're going with different people as well. Day 14. Ready to go find some more scalpels for my cutting, Takumi?
Hey!
You mean look for materials to make Gaku's present, Takumi? Let's go. Okay, take me to that hospital, Dorumi. Kill. Okay. Don't get mad at me if I get lost. Search start. Okay. I could get to the checkpoint. There's another checkpoint down there too. I didn't mean to do that. Look up, see a shooting star. Wish for better materials. See a hazard sign in the middle of the road. It might be dangerous. Take a different path. It turned out to be quite the detour. I kinda wanna fight. Oh. I missed the fight. Large foul swing flower blocks away. Pluck some leaves. What?
We did it!
It's not exactly high art, but you find your eyes drawn to it. Inspect it. Nice. Large cloth.
Yes!
School uniform, nice. I do want to get a fight in. Let me fight. It's just the two of us though. This can work out though. Because Dorumi is clutch.
Here we go!
Dorumi is great. Pushes back and reduces enemy movement when attacking.
Let's do this!
Seriously depressing. Go away! Totally wrecked. Let's do it to it.
I can just keep going.
Okay. Get back! Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
My turn!
He can't move. Yep, he can't move. We're good.
I've got this!
Let's go!
Yeah, I know what status effects are.
Let's do it to it!
Oh, you automatically put me in fatigue. Actually, no, you didn't.
Say when!
Fine. Okay. I'll end it all here! Boring.
A bleed will deal 2 damage points at the end of the next turn. Can be removed by taking the defensive stance.
My turn!
Finish from top.
Take that!
looks good.
Dorumi's feeling blue and unmotivated. Find a good way to cheer her up. Propose a game of Poison Chalice. Get her to stir some happy candy powder. Make Dorumi giddy for a short while. He worried that she may become addicted. See a bird roosting on top of a tall tree. Its feathers are a beautiful criminal. Throw a stone at it. Ooh! Let's get out of here right now. Let's get out of here. Nice. Alright, got all the materials.
Okay, can we go home then? I'm getting bored. I just want to go back to my room and play depressing Edo games.
But you still went out to help me. Keep that in mind. You still went out to help me.
Aha!
Sewing kit's done. Immediately headed to Gaku's room with a newly made gift. It doesn't matter how many times you come over, I'm never going to fight those invaders. The only way to convince me is with a sack full of money. The heck is this? A sewing kit? Wait, you're giving this to me? Yeah, I figured you could use this sewing kit to make whatever clothes you wanted. Or you can just keep mending the clothes you already have. You're good at sewing, right? Alright, I gotta admit, this is pretty thoughtful. I had just noticed some holes in my clothes. That's a pretty good reaction. I can tell Gaku's expression is softening. Look, I feel bad saying this after you gave this to me and all, but I still can't fight with you. I'm seriously terrified of those invaders. As you can see, I'm not exactly the big macho Chad type. You actually said Chad, unironically. No, I'm not asking you to fight just in exchange for this gift. More like a gift so I can get the chance to talk to you some more. Gaku, would you mind telling me why you're so against fighting?
Why when I fight? Isn't it obvious? It's because I'm freaking terrified.
I get dragged to this completely insane place, and then they tell me to go fight these monsters? Like, what am I supposed to do? What even are these invaders? They look like they came straight out of a manga. Yeah,
Manga?
No
Ew.
way. Doesn't matter how much you ask, I can't and I won't. I mean, you tell me. How can you guys even bring yourselves to fight them? Seems like you're the ones with a few screws loose.
I mean, if you do it for money, it might be even worse.
Gaku, if you fight, you can make money.
What? Make money? According to Hideko, every invader you bag nets you a bounty reward. If you fight the invaders with us, you'll be able to make some serious cash. No freaking way. So you're saying this could be a way out of being broke? No, not just that. We actually have a chance of hitting it big and getting rich. Yeah. Money, paper. You want that. Gaku, come fight with us. Let's get through this war and make a ton of cash. I extended my hand and urged him to participate in coming battles, but Gaku wouldn't take my hand. Instead, he averted his gaze and bit his lip. What's the matter? You don't want money?
Yeah, I do, real bad. You have an idea how long I've been broke? I'd gladly risk my life. No, 2 of my lives for a big payout. Then, but if I decide to fight here and help you guys take out the invaders, then all those backers in Tokyo Residential Complex would be safe too. Isn't that a good thing? No way, it's not fair. That's petty, not fair. I told you, I'm an orphan, right? I grew up poor in a group home. You may not know this, but society pretty much treats you like a dirt when you're a poor orphan. No matter how much I ask for help, those jerks in the complex never gave me the time of day.
They didn't help me, so why should I help them?
Valid.
How is that fair?
Fair? Now's not to be thinking about fair. Shut up. You grew up in a happy family. I don't want to hear crap from you. Gaku started breathing heavily as he shut me down. His hatred towards the society that abandoned him is Gaku's true reason for not fighting. He'll never agree to join us until this hatred is addressed.
Hey!
Gaku, I'm here if you want to talk about it. I'd love to know everything you've been through. I decided to ask Gaku about his past to see if I could find a way to change his mind.
You want to know how many jobs I was holding down back in the complex? 17. I was
17
working
jobs.
24/7, 365 days a year. I worked every day until I was about to collapse, and I don't have a single penny to my name. It all went to running the group home. I never got any time to myself. Isn't that messed up?
Ah, shit.
Well, I want to help you.
Shut up! I don't need your help. If you feel sorry for me, then give me money. After that, you can bring me a rich girl with huge knockers. Seems like shallow empathy only has the opposite effect. It's no good, I failed. What can I do to get Gaku to fight with? He's holding so much resentment for the Tokyo Residential Complex.
You want to know how many jobs I was holding down back in the complex? 17. I was working 24/7, 365
Don't give him
days
empathy.
a year. I worked every day until I was about to collapse, and I don't have a single penny to my name. It all went to running the group home. I never got any time to myself.
He didn't read this line for whatever reason.
Isn't that messed up? So I asked adults for help, to show some love to our home, but we got nothing. Politicians ignored our request for assistance. I went to companies to ask for donations and got tea thrown in my face.
No, let's
There's
not
no
do
way
that.
I'm gonna help any of them. I wish they'd all die. I will never, ever, ever fight for any of them.
Save your siblings.
Save your siblings.
My siblings? Takamura told me. You're the oldest in the group home, and you have a lot of foster siblings. Complex gets destroyed, they'll all die. You're fine letting the invaders massacre your entire family? Gaku fell silent. He seemed rattled. That gets him. As much as he seems to hate the complex at large, there's no way he'd just abandon his family. He's bound to change his mind once he realizes his siblings are in danger. No. I'm still not fighting. What? Don't you even care if your whole family gets killed? They're not my family. It's not like we're blood related. They're just strangers who happen to live in the same group home as me. What's wrong with you? You may not be blood related, you're still family. Not only are they not family, they're a huge burden. I've had to suffer my entire life because of those stupid brats. Just thinking about it ticks me off. They frickin' used me. If it weren't for them, my life wouldn't be as miserable. Those brats can go die. Die, die, die.
I hope the invaders kill every single one of those brats.
Oh, wow. But it still went up. What's with this guy? Really? I get his anger towards the residential complex, but why is family a well?
and went through the same hardships. Why are you so angry at your family? Would you mind telling me? I needed to abate Gaku's anger and get him to fight. I decided to try again.
The reason I was holding down so many jobs at once was to earn enough money to feed my siblings. Every cent I earned disappeared into their stomachs. I'm the one working myself to the bone, but I couldn't even afford to buy a single shirt. And despite all that, they never even thanked me once. They just complained about how there was never enough food or snacks.
They don't see it the way that way.
They treated me like a slave.
No.
If anything broke, they figured I'd fix it. They ripped their shirt, Gaku will mend that too. I must have mended their clothes thousands of times. I'd stay up all night just to sew for them.
Sound like a mom.
They're little parasites that drained me of my time and money. If it weren't for them, I would have had free time and money for myself. I could have bought new clothes, eaten some good food, maybe even moved out on my own. Oh, give me back my time and money! Damn it! Just die! Die, 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 you stupid brat!
Enough of— oh, damn, that isn't.
Enough already!
Not until society gives me what I'm owed. I turned into such a piece of trash because society sucks. It's all society's fault, not mine. You're trash regardless. I need to do something to get him to express what he's really feeling. Okay, maybe that mom line. Maybe that mom line.
The reason I was holding down so many jobs at once was to earn enough money to feed my siblings. Every cent I earned disappeared into their stomachs. I'm the one working myself to the bone, but I couldn't even afford to buy a single shirt. And despite all that, they never even thanked me once. They just complained about how there was never enough food or snacks. They treated me like a slave. If anything broke, they figured I'd fix it. They ripped their shirt, Gaku will mend that too. I must have mended their clothes thousands of times.
Oh, that didn't work either. You don't like that.
You sound like a mom.
Who are you calling a mom? I would have killed for a mom. Bring me a rich, nurturing biddy who'll give me all the chicken tendies I want.
I just closed my eyes saying that. I did the dog meme when I heard that. Oh my gosh. Okay. So it's not that either.
The reason I was holding down so many jobs at once was to earn enough money to feed my siblings. Every cent I earned disappeared into their stomachs.
So there's more.
I'm the one working myself to the bone, but I couldn't even afford to buy a single shirt. And despite all that, they never even thanked me once. They just complained about how there was never enough food or snacks. They treated me like a slave. If anything broke, they figured I'd fix it. They ripped their shirt, Gaku will mend that too. I must have mended their clothes thousands of times. I'd stay up all night just to sew for them. They're little parasites that drained me of my time and money. If it weren't for them, I would have had free time and money for myself. I could have bought new clothes, eaten some good food, maybe even moved out on my own. Oh, give me back my time and money! Damn it! Just
let him
die!
complain. Just let him complain.
Die, 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 you stupid brats! Die, 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 die! The invaders can kill every last one of those brats. I wouldn't even shed a tear.
Lies.
Oh, just let him rant. Just let him rant. Oh. That was the right thing to do. Just let him rant. Damn it. Die. They can all die. They all deserve to die. They all should just die. And why? Why is it when I imagine getting killed?
I start crying.
Because you care about them, bro. You love them. It's because you don't want them to die. Not really.
But if you think about it, I'd be way better off without them. They don't add any benefit to my life.
Family's not about benefits. You should know that better than anyone. You're trying to convince yourself that you should abandon them when you know you can't. You're only making yourself suffer. How about you just give up and accept it? Fight to save your siblings. You want me to save the little brats who ruined my life? Damn it, my life sucks. Was I a panty thinking of my previous life? Maybe.
Gaku, if you don't want to help the Tokyo residential complex, that's fine. I'm not doing this to save the world either. Honestly, as long as I can protect what matters most to me, that's all I care about.
I took a step closer and stared right into his eyes.
You don't need to save the Tokyo residential complex. You don't even need to let go of your hate. Just fight to protect what matters most to you. Like me. For the ones waiting for you at the group home.
Just fight for your family.
Just fight for your family.
Okay, who cares about the complex?
Persuasion complete.
Hey. Clean up this room, though, bro. Clean up this room. I never asked for all those brothers and sisters, you know? My own parents didn't want me, so who needs family? They just get in the way. Why should I keep busting my hump for them? Even now, they could be a million miles away for all I know. My whole life, I've had to sacrifice everything for their sakes. Talk about rotten luck. But still, I can't just abandon them. They're family. You might not be related by blood. They're the only family I've got. You know? Of course. There's nothing wrong with wanting to be there for your family. Is it asking too much for you to fight for them too? Sorry, bud. Can you give me some time alone? I need to think through all this. Sure, I understand. Thanks, man. You're a real decent guy. Oh, I see his eyes under there. I see him. Oh. I feel a little better about myself now. That's a cool sprite. Three more to go, but 2-hour package deal. Oh, hi.
Adam troops, time to rise and shine!
Give it up for day 15.
Get ready for your 50th day of active service here at Last Defense Academy. Prepare to spend another day enduring the unendurable and suffering the insufferable to pave the way for humanity's future greatness. Be ready to give your lives to protect our beloved school from the vile and barbaric enemy.
The announcement played like usual, and I got out of bed feeling like it would be just another morning. But then... Ooh! Who could that be? Hello? Open the door and welcome my guest inside. Hi, Dorumi. Are you trying to... trying to cheer me up again?
Would you like the meatloaf? Real taste of home, right? Just like Mama used to make. There's a reason for that. I sliced your mother into a tiny little piece and then put her in a... Just kidding. You've been Dorumi.
Hey!
Yeah, sure, you got me. Did you want something or did you just come here to prank me? She's so silly, bro.
Don't shoot the messenger, bro. Mistress Hideko sent me on important business.
Mistress Hideko?
She wants you and me and Takemoto and Eito to meet up in the cafeteria. That means write the F now, mister. Anyway, now you know. I have to go tell the others. Mistress Hideko's orders must be carried out promptly and efficiently.
Dorumi bounded away, leaving chaos and confusion in her wake. Another meeting, huh? But it's only us this time. The deadline's tomorrow, so maybe Hiroko wants to discuss that test she mentioned. Well, only one way to find out. Cafeteria, here I come. Siblings? What are y'all doing? Good morning, Mr. Sumino. We're back.
Huh?
Where did you go? We were out gathering herbs and grasses. We're pretty good at figuring out which ones are edible. There's been times in our lives where we had to learn that the hard way.
Oh, I can't believe we're back to eating grass to survive. This outside world really is something. We found plants I've never seen before.
So you already went outside? Don't overdo it or eat anything that could be poisonous, okay?
There's no need to worry, Mr. Aotsuki. Mr. Aotsuki has been sneaking us bread on the side. He's such a considerate friend. Unlike a certain someone I could mention.
Well, excuse me.
And excuse us. We must be going. This wild grass salad isn't going to eat itself. Goodbye.
Wild grass salad. Alright, Hiroko. What you wanna do?
Ah, you're all here. You bet we are. Gathered them all up just like you told me.
I can see that. Did an admirable job, Darumi.
Mistress praised me. Did something happen between these two?
Come on, let's hear it. What do you want this time?
Oh.
I want to report on your progress. How are your attempts to win over the non-fighters going?
So this was part of your plan. Have you managed to convince them yet?
You only have 1 day left. Well, not all of them, but I think Tsubasa and Gaku are starting to come around.
Oh.
I see. That's good. I didn't expect you to convert all 5, of course, but we can deal with the holdouts later.
Huh?
Deal with them how? True to my original plan, anybody who doesn't have the will to fight will be forced to leave tomorrow. What? Wait a minute. It took a while, but we made real progress. Just a little more time, I'm sure we can... I'm sorry, but a promise is a promise. I can't go back on my word. Without any protection or battle experience, they'll die out there. If they're not going to contribute to the war effort anyway, what difference does it make? Why does it have to be like this? To defeat the invaders and win the war. Naturally. You really think abandoning those guys is gonna make it any easier for us to win? I'm certain of it. I've already pointed out the possibility of them drawing the enemy's attention away from the school for a while. There's also the chance of them facing real danger that will knock some sense into them and finally bringing out their fighting spirit. Those chances are slim. It's not worth the risk.
It might be.
There is nothing I won't do for the sake of victory. Allowing victory to elude us would render the risk we've taken and the sacrifices we made up to now completely meaningless. If you have time to spend worrying about the others, I prefer you spend it training to use your Hemo Amina more effectively. The enemy commanders are far stronger than us. We'll never defeat them if we get too hung up on our own survival. When push comes to shove, we all have to prepare to give our lives. She's not wrong. As usual, Hiroko left no room for discussion, leaving us alone to mull over her words and consider our options.
Such an ice queen. How could anybody not stand that?
Something she said just now bothers me. Aside from the obvious, you mean? Yes, but never mind. It's probably just my imagination. Nothing worth worrying about. Tell us, bro. It's our next move. Today's our last chance to save those guys.
Hey!
I'll talk to them one last time. It might not do any good, but it's worth a try. We'll have to do something or it'll all be over for them tomorrow. You're right. We can't have possibly abandon our friends to such a cruel fate. I won't let Hiroko force them all either. I'll step in to protect them if I have to. You can't use violence and threats to get people to do what you want. Society just doesn't work like that. I never expected Takemaro to be the one to uphold the laws of society. Appearances can be deceiving, I guess. He's always had good moral conscience. And in the back of my mind, I've been hoping really, that Hirako would go back on her plan and cut the non-fighter some slack. No. Why would she? I can see now just how foolish I've been to think that. Even if I've managed to change Tsubasa and Gaku's minds, Shoma and the twins will still have to leave. I can't let that happen. I have to try to talk to them one last time. I should talk to Shoma, Ima, and Kaku before it's too late. Is Shoma on this side or the other? He's in the back. They're all in the back. Alright, I'm gonna do this and then we're gonna end it soon. This is Shoma. What if he's in? Let me get some water. Back. Shoma, it's do or die time, bro. It's do or die time.
Hello, I'm sorry. Please forgive me for ruining your day with my existence.
We're off to a great start here. Hey Shoma, that deadline Hirako set for you guys is coming tomorrow, you know? Are you sure you won't reconsider things at this rate? She really is going to throw you out.
Yes, I know. I guess I'll just be thrown out like the trash I am.
You don't really want that though, right? Come on, bro. Come on.
You shouldn't expect too much from me. I'm so hopelessly inept that losing me is basically a foregone conclusion, no matter what kind of conflict it is. This is some kind of physical or psychological shortcoming I can work on and overcome someday. My uselessness is baked into me at a cellular level. I may as well accept my fate. My staying here would only cause more trouble for everyone.
You understand what you're saying, right? Once you get beyond the wall of fire, you'll probably die.
Yes, I know. I've accepted that too. I'm sorry, to disappoint you, but it's better to just get it over with, so I don't really let you down later. I'm sorry you had to end up here with someone like me.
Shoma bowed his head in a gesture of deep regret and disappeared into the darkness of his room. It's no good. It's too pessimistic for me to convince him now. Yeah, he's the hardest one. His self-confidence is in the fucking drain, bro. It's so draining. This is Kako's room. Maybe she'll be more willing to listen to me today. Keep them separated and talk to her. I rang the doorbell and waited. After a little while, the door was pulled open by a shaky, hesitant hand.
Brother dear... Oh, it's you, Takumi.
Sorry if I surprised you. I just wanted to ask you something. Have you made your decision on what you're going to say tomorrow? If you don't agree to fight like the rest of us, you'll have to leave.
I know, but my dear brother said he had a plan. He said there's no need for me to fight. Just like he said there's no need for me to ever get married or leave home.
Oh, the control runs that deep. I feel like that's a discussion for another day. Okay, but let's put Ima and his plan aside for now. What do you want to do? You, the person Kako, what do you want to do?
Me?
I know she's been conflicted from the very start. Was it really that hard of a question?
I don't really know. My dear brother usually handles all the big decisions. It's no different now. I have no choice but to go along with what he says.
Alright. I guess that's that then.
Thank you for coming.
Kako bowed uncertainly and closed the door, being careful to avoid making eye contact the whole time.
Hey!
That's about what I expected. I can't imagine a timid girl like that ever going out to the battlefield. But that can be worked on though. That can be worked on. Him, he's not joining. He's not joining at all. He's got his own agenda. See if he's around. I rang the doorbell and waited. A moment later, the door was flung open.
Oh, Mr. Sumino, it's you. To what do I owe the pleasure? Don't tell me you're still hoping to convert me to your side. How much do you think you can achieve in just one day?
Ima, please. At least think about it.
I've done all the thinking I need to, Mr. Sumino. My safety is guaranteed, thanks to the plan I've come with.
Alright, you mentioned that before you had a plan of your own.
The simple enough solution. All I need is a way for me and my dear sister to remain at the academy without needing to fight.
There's no weird Hiragos gonna allow that.
That's the problem my strategy aims to address.
Hey!
And what is the strategy exactly?
Oh, I'm so sorry, but I can't tell you that. If you knew about it, it would lose all strategic value.
Ima waved me goodbye and closed the door. His easy smile devoid of any kind of fear or anxiety. He seemed so confident. Hope a secret plan of his isn't anything violent. I've talked to all three of the remaining non-fighters, but it hasn't done any good. I've done what I can for now. Guess I'll just go back to my room. I had a feeling it would turn out this way, but I'm still not happy about it. If those three really are kicked out tomorrow, what will happen to them then? Isn't there anything I can do? Wonder who that could be. Has one of them changed their mind after all? It's the Rumi again. It's gonna be the Rumi again. Oof. Hope! Flooded in my chest as I went to the door. When I opened it. Oh, Eito.
Hello, Takumi. May I have a moment of your time?
Hey, Eito, what's up?
I wanted to discuss something with you, about Hirako.
What about her?
You remember what I told you in the cafeteria this morning? Something Hirako said back then bothered me. I've been thinking about it and I'm sure now that it's important.
Looks like we're gonna have to find out what's so important next time. Good shit. I like the persuasion mini game. I like it. Oh shoot! Somebody, why didn't I get that comment? What the hell? Why didn't I see that comment? Festive Avocado, what's up? I won't stick around because of spoilers, but have so much fun playing with this game. Thank you. I'm sorry I didn't see you. Sorry I missed you. My fault. All good. Yeah, appreciate you coming in. Appreciate you coming in. Pretty much just sent it, so don't worry. Oh, okay, cool. I thought that was there for a while and I just missed it. It didn't pop up. But I'm done here, y'all. I'm done here. Good stream, good progress. Hiriko's plan is in full effect. We convinced 2 of them. Shoma's the harder one. Kako, she has to break away from her brother to be convinced. She needs to realize that she's her own person. And Ima's just gonna do his own thing. He just gonna do his own thing. I don't know what his plan is. We about to see what it is anyway. But yeah, man, good stream. Thank y'all for coming through. Appreciate it. I will see y'all when I see y'all. We really made it to day 15. The nighty night.